Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again for Idiot's Guide to Home Repair, and today's attempt is going to be replacing this hot water heater I have right here with this hot water heater I'm putting in at the moment. So I'm replacing this one. It's been here since October of 2003 is what was written on the side there. It's been a decent unit for me, just not been a great unit. The thermostat had went out of it a while back, so I've just been flipping the breaker on and off as I go when I need hot water, which has saved me money in the long run, but I'm tired of that. So what I've done here is I have the garden hose hooked to the bottom, my drain valve. Garden hose runs over, comes up, and is sitting underneath the water jug into my sink. The problem with it is the fact that water doesn't like to leak out when there's no vacuum, or there is a vacuum. It doesn't want to leak out. So what I'm having to do here is, maybe you can hear this, I don't know if you are or not, I'm going to lift up this little valve right here, which is the pressure blow-off valve, to let air into the tank in order to let the water drain out. I do have the water shut off right here at my ball valve, which is awesome when it was put in. The ball valve right here next to it makes life a whole lot easier in the process. So if you're ever installing new hot water heaters in your house, doing all new plumbing, definitely throw in a supply line shut-off valve. I didn't think about it at the time. Had I thought about it, I probably would have put a ball valve on this side also, just for the hassle factor that's the output, but just for the factor of if I wanted to have it shut off for long term until it leaks back and that kind of thing. So I didn't. I might put one in today. I don't know if I will or not. I don't have one in stock, so I probably won't. We'll see what happens here. So I'm going to lift this little lever and see if we can hear some air coming in to let the water out. Not sure if you guys could really hear that or not, but I'm going to go over here to the sink and make sure it's actually draining like it's supposed to be. And that it clearly is. So I'm going to go ahead and let that drain out. Don't know how long it's going to take, but it'll probably be a little while. It is having to run uphill. So once I get down to the level of the hot water heater to where the level of the sink is, I'm going to give myself a couple buckets, let it drain down the floor, dump the buckets, and so on and so forth. But my hope is I can just shut the valve and it'll seal it off. I want to by there with turning the valve off down the bottom, which all it did was took a screwdriver. Not a big deal. And whoever installed this hot water heater back in the day, I don't remember the name of the plumber. I think it was Jim that did it. But anyway, he did not bother raising the hot water heater up. So I had to buy this special adapter here to be able to drain my hot water heater. My new one is a little bit shorter, so my hope is I'm going to be able to just build a platform to raise it up, and I won't have to do any real massive plumbing work here. I will have to do some sweating pipes, which I've never done before, so that'll be interesting to see how it goes. So I'll get back to you and let you know what turns out.